Hi, my dear Taurus. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Lucy the Antigua Tarot. My name is Lucy, and I am here to do your tarot reading for the month of August 2016. So, my dear friends, let's take a look at it. Okay, my dear Taurus, I have here your spread for the month of August, and it's a 9-card spread, and it's a general reading. Now, you have some great cards here, and the general feeling that's flowing for you guys for the month. Um, you know, be conservative this month, and you know, before you take any action, just take it easy, reflect, and breathe. Think carefully on any deal that comes around, especially if it's a financial endeavor that that appears to be promising big returns. Make sure that you think carefully and understand exactly what's going on with that. You have some powerful energy this month, as usual, my dear Taurus friends. So use that energy, that powerful energy that you have, to break through some of the challenges that are coming in for you. Okay, use that powerful energy to break through your challenges. Okay, you might be feeling a little bit frustrated, but you really need to just take control of your life. Take control of your own situations, and you're being fortunate. You have been fortunate, and take control of your own fortune. Take control of your destiny. And it's important that you trust your instincts with this, okay, my dear friends? Be realistic about what's going on around you, and also be realistic about your finances. So the things that you are doing right now can have a really great can have really great results. Um, Especially it'll give you what you're looking for. Okay, let's just put it that way. And so it's based on what you are doing, not on what other people are doing around you. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me repeat that again. The things that you're doing can have um, a a good outcome. It can have the outcome that you want, but it's not going to happen by what other people are doing, but by what you are doing. Okay. People around you could be, especially those people that are important to you, um, are probably being honest with you. Okay. And that's kind of like the general sense of this reading. But now let's look at the cards. So you have an awesome reading here. You have some awesome cards. You have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, Temperance, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the King of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so it's really cool. You do have two sword cards, but you have some great cup energy coming in. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is good. These two cards are good. The Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And they're right, you're coming in and you're leaving with these two. And these two cups too, these two cup cards, look at that. They kind of form an X. So that's really good. And this is going to be, this is your center card. This is you, the Four of Swords. But you have two major arcanas, right? You know, going hand in hand with your Four of Swords, and beneath that you have the Lovers. So what I would like to do first is look at your swords. So let's talk about your swords. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really basically just kind of move these away a little bit. Okay. And we're going to just focus on these two. Okay, let me just move these away. We're going to focus on these two over here. Let's see if I move these over here. Put that over there. Okay. All right, and these are the ones we're going to focus on right now. These two. The two sword cards. So now, let's talk about swords in general. A lot of people don't really understand the energy of the sword, so let me just kind of talk about that a little bit. You know, and basically, swords are, you know, they're a dangerous instrument. It was used as a defense tool in the medieval times. Um, you know, and generally people who had swords were people who were like knights. They were very expensive, so not everybody had swords. But they are a dangerous instrument. They are very sharp, and you can cut yourself with them, or you can also do damage to other people with the swords, okay? So it is dangerous, and you know, and it can hurt unless it's under control, okay? So it's all about controlling it. I'm just going to say that the information that I give here throughout this whole video, it's a general reading, but it's a lot of information, you guys. So you might want to, it's a lot to take in. So if you feel like a little confused, or not really making the relationships, you might want to listen to the video again, okay? That's what's so nice about having these video formats on YouTube with these readings. You can always go back and listen to them as much as you'd like. So yeah, swords can create a lot of damage. And they can hurt other people. So they need to be under control. They are an instrument of defense also. So you can hurt somebody, but you can also use it to defend yourself, and also to attack. So it is a good thing if it's in the right hands. That's basically what I'm trying to say with that. And I just thought that was kind of interesting. Now, with the four of swords, which this is the card in your center. And this is an awesome card because in medieval times, the knights, you know, they would go off into these battles, and if they survived the battle, they would head back to their you know, to their tombs, and they would lay there and reflect on the battle of the day, and they would reflect on everything they had done during the battle that had allowed them to survive the battle. So I just thought that was an interesting little bit of information about this particular card and its meaning. Now, three swords are against the wall. They're facing down, but they're against the wall. They're hanging on the wall. And one sword is beneath the knight. Okay? So that means that the swords are at rest. They're not being used. They're not in action. They're not doing anything. They're just there. So this is a card of taking a break. It's rest, taking rest, taking a break, and healing. Okay, now, so in regards to relationships, okay, it could mean that it's a temporary break, a vacation from the relationship. So it looks like you're needing some time apart. It looks like you need some time to rest, some time to get away from everything. After you take that break, things will be wonderful again. So it could be in relation to your work also, or it can be talking about a relationship that you need to take a break, take a holiday, take a sabbatical, or even if it's just a couple of days, or a day a week, that you can just completely disconnect yourself from everything, or maybe 4 hours on a weekend, where you can just completely disconnect yourself from everything. Break away from work during this time, break away from emails, voicemails. It's a complete separation. And this is coming at your center, so it's something that you need to do. Um, and that's at your center. Okay. Now, crowning your Four of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords, and this card is, it's very dramatic. You have this man, and he's face down, and obviously, look at the sky is black, and there are 10 swords pierced behind him. So this is definitely uh, a very intense card. Not necessarily mean it doesn't necessarily mean that you're hurting or that you're being hurt, but it does mean that there are things happening that are just wearing you down, okay, that are coming down at you and just like knocking you out, okay. And it could be related to your work, that you're working a lot. I don't think it's in regards to a relationship, because you have the Lovers down here. Um, but that's what this card is saying. It's telling you not to waste your time with someone you think is wasting your time, okay? That to hang out with people that are positive. Very important. Okay, so those are your sword cards. It's nothing serious, but you do need to take a break. That's really important. Okay, now, so this is at your center, and this is crowning your center. See how the swords are coming down? You need to take a break. Release all of that stuff that's coming in. And then at the bottom you have the Lovers. With the Lovers, we're talking about being in a loving relationship, okay? And love gives us healing. So if you're here and you need to kind of like get away from everybody and take a break, and you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed with these 10 of Swords, here at your foundation, this energy that's coming from the bottom, and it's going to go up and heal you. If you're in a loving relationship, you can expect that this love is going to come in and heal you. You're going to get healing from your partner. That's what that card is saying. It also represents commitment, understanding, and mutual agreements. And it's an opportunity to see from someone else's eyes or walk in someone else's shoes. Okay, so, but you are in a loving relationship. That's what that is saying. And it's going to heal you. Okay, that's what that card is saying. Now, let's see here. Let's talk about, okay, so now let's talk about the cards that are coming in, the card that's coming in, and the card that is leaving your reading, the two sixes that you have. Okay, let's move this one out of the way. So you have the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. All right, and six is very a very good number, a very positive number. Okay, and it's about having success. It's about having stability and having just enough, a little bit more than enough. Now, with the Six of Wands, which is the energy that's coming into your reading, it's all about victory, popularity, acclaim. All right, it's very positive. Um, uh, it's the answer of yes if you are looking for a better job, or if you're looking for a raise in the job that you are in right now. Okay, it's very positive. You can also probably throw your weight around and get away with it at your job. In fact, you will be expected to throw your weight around because um, people are not only going to be celebrating your hard work and you getting the acknowledgement of it, but people are also going to be celebrating the fact that you were there. Okay, so it's very positive. You will be making or forming uh, not only better relationships with people at work, but you will be also getting more responsibilities at work, and those responsibilities in turn will give you more rewards. Okay, so it's positive all around. Don't quit. It's saying be committed to win and put your needs first. You need to think that you need to take care of yourself. Put your needs first. So this is a very positive card. It's a positive omen. And it also could be that you are about to do something really difficult at your job or with your relationship. Something that's really hard, that's really challenging for you. Um, but it's promising that you are going to do fine and that you're going to get to the other side, and that you're going to learn a lot of lessons from the experience. Okay, and you probably, have a lot of, responsibility already, probably, and a lot of things coming in that are, wearing you down, and they're big challenges. You could possibly be working on something that's very, very challenging. And, this card is just telling you to take a step back and, kind of retreat, take a step back, get some rest, and possibly go out and treat yourself to something that you really enjoy doing. So that's the energy that's coming in with the Six of Wands. Okay, now with the Six of Pentacles, this card is the generosity card. You can see that he has the scales in his left hand, and he is giving these folks down here some cash, some change. All right. And it's about being generous, but also allowing other people to be generous with you. So if you need help, all you have to do is ask. And if you're going to give help, to give with balance and with a just sensibility, to have a just sensibility, okay? Um, and it's also, and this is the card that's leading your reading, okay? Because you have here, let me put what you have back. This is your reading right here. Okay, so it's the card that's leaving your reading. Okay. And then also what I think is interesting is that you have the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. And the cups are emotions. If you look at the page, you can see that he's a young man standing on the sand, the water behind him, which could be the ocean. You know, it's not a still water, it's a wavy water. It's a very, you know, it's not a storm. It's just got that energy. It's flowing. It's wavy. Um, it could be that the energy comes up and then slows down, comes up and then slows down, but generally it's fairly fluid. He's got a wealthy, beautiful frock with flowers and roses, and he has a bohemian type hat, okay, which makes reference to his youth and possibly his free lifestyle. So, but it is a young energy and it is an affectionate energy, um, confident, with integrity. So that's the page. Now, this could be somebody that's coming in or that you know that has these characteristics. And it has to do, this card has to do with friendship, relationships, and marriage. And also with messengers, a messenger or a message that might be coming in. Or maybe there's a marriage going on. It's a very, very positive and beautiful card. Um, so this page could be the friend that brings good messages or even seductive proposals. And they could be, you know, marriage proposals perhaps, or love affairs, or just jolly gatherings. Okay, sportive events, or intellectual entertainments, or lectures, or that sort of thing, or even a trip. So, um, if it relates to news that's coming in, there is emotion in that news. It's a news that will affect the feelings very deeply in one way or another, or in numerous ways. Um, and your relationships right now, you know, you're meeting people, people are coming and going, but it's very pleasant and you're enjoying yourself. It could also mean that. Okay, and also there could be like development or education of people, of some people around you. This could also mean that. Um, you could be in the process of getting married with in a relationship, okay? Or maybe you're just like really meeting all kinds of people and connecting with people in a whole different level than you had never done so before. Okay, it could also mean that. Now here you have the King of Cups. And this could be somebody that you know, this King. Cups, it's also about the emotions, okay? So you have two court cards here crossing. You have the two sixes here and two courts here, two court cards here. Um, this person could be around you, and you will probably find him, or he's going to make himself apparent to you. Or maybe you already know who he is. But this is somebody who's you know, who's very sensitive and intuitive, and he's a good listener, and he could be an advisor or a counselor. Um, he's very sensual and enjoys, uh, he really enjoys physical affection. He loves to put smiles on everyone's faces. Very talented, okay, and very, but subdued in his talents. He doesn't go around, you know, showing off. Um, he likes to make sure that everybody's safe and secure. So you might know somebody with these characteristics, but also what this card is saying, my dear Tauruses, is to let go of your defenses. Be a little bit more understanding, okay? Um, less biased, okay? Less critical, less discriminatory. Be more impartial, okay? And be ready to come together with people at a very heart level, spiritual level, very heart feeling level. And I have a feeling that with this Page of Cups here, that's exactly what's going on. Now, yours Four of Swords is hand in hand with Temperance and the Hierophant. And both of them are major arcanas. You have three major arcanas in your reading. Okay, the Lovers. And I'm just going to pull these away a little bit. See? You have like this V going on here. And here's your center. Okay, so now with the Temperance card, this card is all about balance. Okay, let me just pull this up a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, this card is all about balance. It's a beautiful card. And you could be juggling multiple things. You know, it's about juggling things. We do a lot of juggling in our lives. And we're usually juggling numerous things, not just one thing. Okay, testing the waters too. It could also mean that. Juggling multiple things or doing multiple tasks at the same time, which is very possible with what you have here. You could be like mixing and matching or trying to figure out how to mix and match and juggle all these things that need to be taken care of. You're aiming high. You know, you're trying to do the best, the very best you can with everything. And you really are trying to achieve all those goals that require your attention. You know, all of those things that you're juggling, your home life, your family life, your work life, your profession, I mean. There's just, it's a lot of stuff going on that it's like right there, important, immediate, that needs to be done and taken care of. So this card is telling you, my dear friends, to make sure that you're realistic when setting your goals. So, you know, do your work, have a plan, okay? And make sure that you do everything that needs to be done, but, you know, have a plan. Prioritize. And you're doing it because you're getting the temperance, you know. I think you're doing it, and you have the high priest here, so I think that that's the energy that's going on. It's at your center. Look at the big picture and plan and do accordingly. So just step back, take a look. There's a lot going on. Don't forget to rest. Don't forget to take a retreat. Be positive and remember that you have time ahead of you to get everything done. So at the same time, you know, be open to new challenges. Be open to them, but don't take all of them in. Just be aware that there's new challenges coming in. You don't have to take them all on right now, but you can choose carefully. You know, you can choose, just be careful about what and how you choose. You know, really, you know, seek what is truly important in your life. Okay, choose what is really important in your life. Do some reflection and listen to your instincts, to what is really, you know, they'll be telling you what is important. Because right now, especially because what you thought maybe was important in the past might not be that important anymore. And that's what that card means. Okay. And then on the other side, you have the Hierophant, and this is all about doing the right thing for yourself and for others. So you've got a lot of considerations here. You've got not only do you have a lot of things to do, but you have to consider and juggle a lot of different components that involve family and work and relationships. So this is a very spiritual card because it's about um, connecting to our spiritual self and then bringing that forward in the material world. It's a really good card. So this card is going to show up when you're seeking guidance too. So if you are seeking guidance, you do have a King of Cups here. There's somebody, you know, this is somebody, people you know. These are people that can come in and help you. So, and inclusively this Hierophant. There will be someone who was going to come in into your life and it's going to advise you. He or she will come in to advise you. So you need to stay open to that. Okay, guys? Wow, so that is your reading for the month of August. And have a great month. And I will see you guys in September. Okay? Bye-bye.